Hey guys, how you guys doing? It is Arnold back with another video, and today we're gonna take a look at Taiwan MapleStory exclusive overseas boss over here, everybody, right? In the Red Moon Forest, here comes the brand new boss over here called Malitia. Okay, so overseas servers that we're gonna get the Red Moon Forest, we'll probably be able to get this new boss as well, because this is insane. We're gonna take a look at the items that they drop. All right, it's insane, and this boss currently is they mention is more insane than Baldrix, everybody. Right, this is insane. This is the top tier. There are two modes for this boss: normal and extreme mode. Yes, it's very far difference. Okay, normal mode is actually at the Jinhila tier over there, right? And for extreme mode is higher than extreme Carling, everybody. Currently with extreme Carling, so they say it's more difficult than Baldrix itself. All right, so this boss level 250 and above. You can fight it maximum of 3 players only, alright, in a party. So it's a 3-man, and there's a requirement of the duo to be level 10. We're gonna take a look at the duo in a bit, and as they mentioned, for extreme mode, you need to be 3 players. All 3 of the players have to be 3 billion combat power and above. Alright, it's actually pretty insane. Like insane shit, everybody. So this is actually phase 1 of the boss. Okay, the dragon will come down. When the dragon comes down over there, it will actually break the platform. Okay, the middle platform doesn't break, so you have to stay into the, you lure the boss into the middle, and all of you stay into the middle so that the middle platform doesn't break. If it breaks, if the dragon comes down 2 times, the platform will break. And if lesser platform, you jump down, basically you die. Alright, you jump down to the platform at the side, right? Go to the side over there, you die. So yeah, that's phase 1 over here. Okay, and you can see that there's a gauge over here, right? This is still phase 1. Okay, so phase 1, there's like, you hit a certain percentage of HP, it goes into this ultra mode. This ultra mode, you cannot stay long, because it does a FMA every, like, I think 30 seconds, and you cannot, right, avoid the FMA. Okay, and this is actually the HP over here. So basically you have 5 HP, and the duo equipment that I mentioned, right, is basically the higher level the duo, it will regen faster. But if you lose a life already, you cannot regen and get another life. So basically if you lose a life, you have 4 lives over here, right, and then it regens to 100, that's it, right? It will not like regen across the 4th and then go to the 5th. No, but if you lose all of them, you just lose a life. So that's like 100 over here. Okay, so that's phase 1. This is phase 2, everybody. Oh, look at that animation, man. Good shit, everybody, right? So this is a phase 2. Phase 2 is a little bit more insane, right? Phase 1 and phase 2 is one of the most difficult one. Phase 3 is considered the easy one. Okay, so this is phase 2. Phase 2, there's some rocks coming down, and she will throw rocks. You have to avoid it, and you can see that those pillars over there, right? It's like black mage pillars. So there's some spawn a little bit of a time, and then you have to avoid it because you get hit. Right? You die. Simple as that, everybody. Okay, and as you throw rocks, you can duck to avoid the rocks. And yes, there's a dragon that comes down, so you have to avoid the dragon. The dragon is, you die. You hit, you get hit, you die. Okay, and the rest of the other elements that you can see, right, there's some effects on the ground that hits you. You can see that the HP is going down and it is regen. So you get hit, the HP will go down. So even if you have a BOD, right, you will still get hit. All right, it's not something that you can avoid with BOD. Of course, you have BOD, then it will be easier to actually clear. But still, if you get hit, it will go down. Right, similar to the current all the bosses, right? So you have to avoid them, right? Avoid all of them. So this is phase 2. A lot of things over here, and you see you gotta avoid the pillars over here. Right, you gotta hit the boss as well. Dragon will come down. You gotta avoid that. You gotta avoid the things in the bottom as well, right? Okay, they're gonna burst it down. So phase 2, when you burst it down to 70% of HP, left 30% over there, you will go into the phase 2.5, which is this over here, right? The cannon. So this cannon is to fight the dragon itself. Okay. So in this mode, you fight the dragon. So how you fight the dragon is either you use the cannon, 3 players, right? So left, right, and center. Right, a little bit difficult to see the cannon. The cannon is in the middle. All right, a little bit difficult to see. So you have 3 players to control the cannon: left, right, center. Center is to shoot. Right, right hand side is to aim. Aim the cannon either left or right. Okay, and at the left hand side, the player will actually move the cannon. All right, move the cannon over there. Or if you do not want to use the cannon to attack the dragon, okay, you can attack the boss in the middle, right? That works as well, okay? But you do not want to stay in this mode for too long because the dragon hits, those are very deadly, everybody. So when you're on the cannon, you will not get hit. Yeah, so if you are planning to solo this boss, okay, let's just say you want to solo, getting over the cannon is the best. If not, you get hit, you die, okay? So, yeah, there are a lot of familiars over here. You can see that there's a Lucid familiar, Saren, and all these are new familiars. They are actually really insane familiars. You got Su over there as well. So the Lucid one is the newest one. So this is where you move the cannon. And you can see that they're moving the cannon left and right, right? Left and right over there. Aim and move the cannon left and right, and you can just aim. So every time you shoot your aim, then it will just damages the dragon itself. So the dragon is the ones that you need to basically clear, or you just hit into the middle one. Okay, you just clear that over there. So once you clear it, I'm gonna fast forward a little bit. Okay, this is basically you clear it. Okay, once you clear it, you go to phase 3, everybody. Absolutely amazing. Look at phase 3 over here. So phase 3 is the dragon. Look at that. Ooh. Good shit, everybody. And then there's a water droplet on the jewel itself. Okay, so phase 3, you fight the dragon. The dragon is if you know the mechanics, is actually pretty okay to avoid. So either the dragon will come down from the left hand side with the hand or the right hand side with the hand. So if it comes down to the right hand side, left hand side, you have to go all the way to the right, all right, across the entire map. So all the way to the right, then you will be able to avoid it. Or you go all the way to the left hand side over here at the top, you will be able to avoid it. So you have to go across it. So let's just say if the hands is over here, right? Oh, a little bit difficult to see. Okay, the hand is over here. When it slams down over here, your character have to jump across, avoid after the hand, then you'll be able to avoid it. That's what the mechanics is about. Okay, and this mode is nothing much. It's just avoid the balls, avoid the hands. The hands is like, you gotta see whether it's a left or a right. So you will basically fight the boss in the middle. So left and right, and that's it. Yeah, and then you clear the boss itself, okay? And there is also a space over here to regenerate your HP. So you can actually use this to regen your HP, right? It does goes up with your higher level jewel, but you can use space to regen as well. So yeah, phase 3 is so-called a little bit easier. And this is the boss reward map over here. Alright, it's absolutely amazing, this altar. And it drops all these items over here, everybody. Okay, after explaining about the boss mechanics, okay, let's take a look at the events and the items that you can actually get from the boss, right? What do you get from the boss stuff, the rewards, okay? So, as I mentioned, it's a level 250 boss. You have to complete the Red Moon Forest story over there. Is basically maximum of 3 players can go in. The recommended requirement is level 10 jewel, okay? You can go in with level 1, but it's going to be very difficult. Okay, and then you'll be able to see the phase 1, which looks like this. Okay, so we've seen it already. Then we got the phase 2. Yeah, it's kind of insane. Right, phase 1 or 2 are one of the insane ones over there. And we'll go with phase 3 over here, everybody. So this is phase 3. So phase 3, yes, you can see that there's a lot of stuff going on, but you can avoid that. Okay, so yeah, so as players mentioned, phase 1 and 2 was actually the ones that's the difficult one. Now, items that you can get. Okay, so we got the newest soul over here. This is the newest soul. Is even better than Mugong soul, everybody. Okay, basically it gives you 40 seconds weapon attack, magic attack plus 100. Cooldown is 120 seconds. The soul looks like this. Okay, and they already mentioned when the 2 minutes balancing hits, Mugong soul will not be changed. So this soul will be one of the best because you can reset the soul as well for 0 character, and all of those that can reset the skills, yeah, you can use this, reset it, get 100%, bro. That's crazy shit, my G, man. Okay, then we got the Android. Yes, you can see this very nice Android over here, and you got the house, right? My home accessory or chair. All right, looks like this, very nice. Okay, and also you got the guild castle statue over here, everybody. So these are the rewards you can get from the boss itself. Okay, yeah, that's from the boss, everybody. Now, moving on. Okay, now this is the important part. What do you get from fighting this boss? This is the most crazy part. So, links in the description. I explained about this new duel. There's a dual enhancement system over here. You basically enhance the raid part first, okay, and you have to unlock the levels. This is the level 10 duel. So this is actually level 20 duel. The recommended duel level is level 10. So it acts like an arcane force, authentic force over there, but it doesn't reduce your damage. It's just let you survive better. Okay, better survivability, and we need to see what we're gonna get later on because they didn't really explain much. Okay, so yeah, that's the duel, and then the higher level you get, the more stats you get, and the more bonuses you get over here. So with all this, right, it depends on what mode of the boss you clear, and you can see that there's a coin shop over here which basically lets you to get some sword and sort of fragments. You got authentic and arcane symbol over here, everybody, right? So you can see that there is normal and extreme mode. So this is extreme, this is normal. Okay, pretty easy. Okay, now so normal and extreme mode will drop level 10 to 11. Okay, 10 to 11 stage over here. This will drop from normal and extreme mode over here. This is the stage 3 item that you need to get in order to get to level 10 to 11. Now let's just say you want to get to level 15 to 16. This is a little bit weird because level 10 to 15 is 500%, right? Maximum you get 500% over here. And 16 to 20 is 600%, which is actually insane. Imagine this flat stat over here, right? So in order to unlock level 15 to 16, you need this item, which only drops from extreme mode. What the fuck? Well, I don't know why. Why? How would you able to fight extreme mode without level 15 to 16 over here? It's gonna be a challenge, definitely. Maybe they're gonna let it go for a few months, then they're gonna add it in. I don't know, but it's only dropped from extreme mode, right? Level 15 to 16. Now, then you're able to get this item over here from normal and extreme mode, from level 11 to 15 enhancement and 16 to 20 enhancement. That's why I say this one, in order to get to 15 to 16, you gotta clear extreme mode. And for 16 to 20, you can get it from either normal or extreme mode over here, everybody. Right? This is some okay, crazy shit. And then you gotta get this. This is basically your coins, so-called your coins. It drops from normal and extreme mode as well. You can be able to buy these items. These items over here are able for you to enhance your yellow stat over here. Okay, yellow stat over here from 11 to 20. Okay, this is the good shit. This drops from normal and extreme mode over there. And you can see all this stat. Insane. That's why I call it dual enhancement. You enhance this one first, then only you can enhance this. You need to unlock the red, only you can unlock the yellow one over there. Now, moving on. Okay, now we got the opening event of the new boss. Since it's a new boss that's opening, there will be a brand new event over here. A 5 weeks event over here. The top part is a daily. You gotta do Raid Moon Forest over there, which is a roguelike dungeon. You clear it, you'll be able to get this. Every week you clear, you'll be able to get this. The 5th week, you'll be able to get an item that allows you to get instantly your jewel from level 6 to level 7 instantly. Okay, and then if you'll be able to complete alright, fight the boss either normal or extreme mode, you'll be able to get this chair. Very nice chair over here, alright, and as well as a decorative, my home decorative jewel light. And if you were able to finish up the storyline or story quest for the Raid Moon Forest itself, you'll be able to get this labeled ring. Alright, this is actually how the label ring looks like. Alright, this is how it looks like over here. Let me go back a bit. Yeah, this is how it looks like. Okay, and if you complete everything the above over here, you'll be able to get a medal over here and as well as a very nice mount. You can fly with this mount as well, which is actually really insane. Now, moving on, you get a very nice character card effect over here. The character info card effect over here is actually animated. The effects at the back, you can see this is actually animated. You can only get this if you are the top 5 player group over there, right? That means 15 players that actually clears extreme mode will be able to get this. Okay, this is insane stuff over here, everybody. This effect is top tier of the top tier, everybody. Okay, yeah, and this is how the mount looks like. And you can fly. It's actually really nice over here. He didn't learn the skill on the flying, so yeah, that's how it looks like over there. And you can see that this is the soul over here, which I already mentioned just now. Okay, now let's take a look at the boss over here. Normal mode over here. As you can see, these are items that actually drops, which I mentioned. So normal mode is actually the same tier as hard Jintila, alright, or normal Seren over here. Okay, so this is normal mode. Okay, and if you go to extreme mode over there, alright, since Baldrix is not available yet, they say it's higher than Baldrix. So we're gonna see which tier is gonna be when Baldrix release. So you can see all these items over here as well. Okay, you get the Android, everything. This is extreme mode. It's actually pretty insane. Alright, that's basically it. Thank you very much for tuning into this video, everybody. Hope you guys get some insight about the new boss, Malitia, everybody. This is some insane boss over the effects are insane, everybody. Alright, hopefully we're gonna see it in the game soon, okay? And since MapleStory already announced the Raid Moon Forest, so this will probably come down the line next year, everybody. Hell yeah. Alright, that's basically it. Thank you very much for tuning into this video. As always, leave a thumbs up, subscribe, stay awesome, everybody. Stay safe and bye-bye.